What's going on, folks? Rick here. I'm back with another video, and I'm here to do a quick unboxing of the Galaxy S10e. So you might be asking yourself, why am I reviewing the S10e when I just purchased the S10 Plus? Well, I'll save my rant for another video and my full review of the Galaxy S10 Plus. However, I find that the fingerprint sensor on the S10 Plus is just so finicky. I know it's new technology. I know it's the best of the best right now, but at this point, I just don't think that it's good enough to be on a flagship device that you would pay $1,000 for. So I wound up purchasing an S10e for my mom, and when I was going through the setup process, I have to admit that fingerprint scanner just worked fluidly every single time, and I said to myself, I'm gonna try out the S10e. So now there's a couple of reasons why I wanted to try out the S10e, other than the most obvious, which is the price. The price is $749. That's the full retail price of the Galaxy S10e. However, I had some past videos and some tricks on how to save some money, so I'll just briefly go through that. So basically, you're gonna go through Samsung's website, and they do have a trade-in page. You'll click on that trade-in option, and for me, I found that the LG G6 offers the biggest bang for the buck in regards to trade-in value. So if you guys aren't familiar for websites like Swappa or Let Go or things of that nature, you could pick up an LG G6 for about $100. But when you go to the Samsung website, they're offering you up to $300 trade-in value for an LG G6. So if you make that investment, pull the trigger on a G6 right before you want to purchase your S10 Plus or your S10e, whatever you might want, you're actually saving yourself $200 off full retail. So now this is a very compelling device for $200 off retail, which was cheap as it is. For $749 to get something in the mid 500 range, you're talking about like budget device territory now. And this has all the internals of any flagship device. So again, we have a couple other tricks on how to save money. If you purchase through Ebates, you save an additional 3%, which would be like another $25 off. Plus trading in a phone like that, you save another $200. So basically $225 off the full retail price is a pretty good deal. So without further ado, in addition to that, Samsung right now currently is offering a free $50 e-gift card. So I decided to purchase this wireless charging stand. It's a fast wireless charger. It retails for about $49. So that's an additional savings of $50, but I'll do an unboxing of this another time. So real quick, without further ado, let's take a look at the box. Typical Samsung branding, just like with the S10 Plus. You have your silver and black box here. Even though the S10e logo here, I purchased the blue variant, so obviously this is in a light colored blue. I'm pretty sure if you purchase other colors, it'll be in that color as well. Again, this is my first time looking at the device as well with you guys, so bear with me. Okay, and I also purchased a couple of Spigen cases and a tempered glass screen protector. So now, real quick before we open this, fundamental differences between this phone and the S10 Plus. Now, this isn't a full comparison video, this is a quick unboxing, but you might wanna know before you actually pull the trigger. One, the resolution on the screen is 1080p instead of 4K or 2K, whatever the S10 Plus is, I can't remember right now. The front panel is flat. As opposed to 2 cameras on the front, you only have that one. On the back, as opposed to 3 cameras, you have 2. So the third camera that they're omitting is the telephoto camera. And for argument's sake, the 2 cameras that you really want are the wide angle cameras and the regular camera. Telephoto, you could always just zoom in, and it is a digital zoom. You could always just zoom in and zoom in on your shots, and that telephoto camera was not the 2 cameras that anyone really wants for that matter. Okay, one other thing is battery capacity. You go from a 4100 milliamp on the S10 Plus to a 3400 milliamp on the S10, and then on S10e, it is a 3100 milliamp battery. However, the screen display is about 5.8 inches, and it is a 1080p screen, So that's gonna save a lot of battery, in the sense, like, it's not gonna be a beast. You'll be able to go through a full day without having to charge it until you get home at night. But for most people, that should be fine. But enough about what this phone doesn't have. It has a lot of the things that the flagship device has. It has the same megapixel count on the cameras. It has the same Snapdragon 855. It has virtually the same internals of the S10 Plus. So again, now for about $500 to $498, I think, is what I paid overall for this. That's a pretty compelling device. Okay, real quick, let's take a look at the books. For some reason, they slotted the books in the top portion of the box. Sorry guys, I'm not really good with taking this out. Okay, here we go. Really? All right, so 10 minutes later. Okay, so let's see what we have here. You have your SIM ejecting tool, and you have your standard Samsung books and stuff, warranty guides and all that. So let's take a look at the device real quick. All right, so here is your S10E. I have to admit, I like the placement of the fingerprint sensor being on the side as opposed to the back. I always had a hard time finding where it was, and I'd always leave smudges on the camera. So I like the fact that it's on the side. I am holding it left-handed now, but I am right-handed, so I don't think I'll have any problems with this. And being that I have fairly big hands, I don't see any problem with me being able to push the fingerprint sensor at any given time. Again, you have your selfie camera right here. You have your stereo headphone speakers, which also doubles as a earpiece. You have your other speaker here. You have a microphone, USB Type-C jack, and your 3.5mm headphone jack. Thank God they left it. On the back, you have your flash heart rate sensor and your two cameras as well, wide angle and your standard camera. Over here to the right, you have your fingerprint sensor slash power button. On the top, you have your SIM ejection tool, and you have your SIM card slot, and you have another microphone. And over here to the left, you have your volume up and down buttons and your Bixby button. All right, so let's see what else we have in the box. So it does come with a fast charging brick. You have your typical Samsung, I think this is a standard USB Type-A to USB Type-C port in case you want to move some of your data over, some of your pictures, photos, and things of that nature over to your new phone. Let's see what this is. All right, guys. All right, so you have your standard USB Type-C cable, and then you have your AKG headphones. Now, when you purchased or pre-ordered the S10 Plus, they did give you the free updated wireless earbuds, but on the S10E, being it that it's the more budget model, you didn't get that add-on. However, not for nothing, these AKG headphones that come in the box, the wired headphones, they're pretty nice. I like the fact that they went away from that gray color. It was getting a little bit long in the tooth, and I like that they changed the color up a bit. But to be honest with you, it's pretty much the same exact headphone as we've been getting from Samsung with this AKG branding for quite some time. But again, changing the color up, I do like that. But it looks nicer to me in white for some reason. All right, so let's do our first boot up. All right, so you have your Samsung Galaxy S10e branding, obviously powered by Android. You do have the latest version of Android on this device out the box. And again, from a lot of people are saying this is a direct competitor of the iPhone XR, and it just packs 10 times more bang for the buck. You have the latest processor, the cameras are the same, resolution is dumbed down just a little bit, but nothing that any normal person would even notice. Okay. Nothing that any normal person wouldn't notice. You still have a lot of the key features. You have the the new wide angle camera, which is great. I used to love that on the LG devices. So you have a wide angle and your standard camera. Telephoto was really not a big deal to me. You have your hole punch camera in the front, and there's a lot of cool wallpapers for that. I'll look into that in another video for you guys. You have your stereo speakers, and basically you pretty much have everything that you really want in a flagship device for a fraction of the price. Again, guys, I'm telling you, for about $500, you could pretty much have a phone that's gonna get you through the next year or two. So guys, that was my quick unboxing of the Galaxy S10e. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below. And if you haven't noticed already, I did purchase the blue variant. I found for you fellas out there, you know, everyone has their own opinion. I did purchase the Prism white version for the S10 Plus, and I found with my clear case on it, it always has like a teal hue to it. It looks very baby light blue, and it just didn't seem very masculine to me. So I decided to just purchase this darker blue variant, and I like it very much. All right, guys, any questions, any comments, leave it in the comment section below. And next video up on the channel, I have a Spigen case for the Galaxy S10e and also a tempered glass screen protector. And I'll see you guys in the next one.